Today we're going to create these really nice clay ornaments that you can hang on your tree or hang anywhere in your house. We're going to make it using clay, these clay stamps, which have these cool textures, and cookie cutters. Except we're not going to cut out cookies, we're going to cut out clay ornaments. When I get my clay, it comes in these big bags. But clay really comes from the ground. It's a kind of special mud, and they clean it up, package it, and they sell it to art teachers all over the world and other people that work with clay. I've already rolled out the clay between these two wooden sticks to make sure it's flat and nice and even. When it's flat like this, that's called a slab. After you get your slab, walk to the heater and pick out a cookie cutter. Walk slowly to the heater, pick out the cookie cutter you would like, and then walk back to your seat. There's a sharp side and a not so sharp side. Make sure that you press into the clay with the sharp side. Make sure when you press the clay in that you start in one corner. I want to have lots of extra clay in case I want to make another ornament. If I put the clay over here, the whole thing doesn't fit. So I want to make sure it fits over. My shape fits over and there's clay all the way in my shape. Press all the way down. And when you lift it up, it might be stuck, but just very carefully, gently press until the shape comes out. Don't forget to return your cookie cutter shape back where you found it in case somebody else wants to use it. Next, you're going to decorate your ornament with the clay stamps. Walk slowly to the heater after you push your chair in and find 2 clay stamps to start with. Tiptoe back to your seat and take a little piece of your clay and practice first. That way you can see if you like the way it looks when you press it into the clay. When you're happy with your textures, then you can start making it on your ornament. Remember, don't press lightly, but not too lightly that you can't see it. And don't forget to return them when you're done with them. That way, if somebody else wants to use them, they'll have them to use. It's a good idea to keep your clay on your canvas, which is the cloth, and not to handle it with your fingers too much. It might get too thin, or you might leave fingerprints on it, and we want it to look as nice as possible. Done with your ornament, you can walk to the radiator again, one piece of paper, and walk back to your seat. Write your name in pencil with your grade. You're either in 2nd or 3rd grade, a 2 or a 3, and the first initial of your teacher's name. Lay the clay on top and bring it over to the table. Carefully hold it with 2 hands. Walk it over and lay it on top of the desk. Make sure your clay is on top of the paper with your name on it. Later on, I will turn it over, write your name on the back, and put a hole near the top so that later on, after it's been fired in the kiln and then we've painted them, you can put a string in it and hang it in your house for the holidays. Roll up your extra clay and I'll be around to collect it.